So we're back with a brand new episode of Walkin and Talkin with Tim. So today's guest is Susan Perron. Is that it right?
Perron.
Perron. See, it's
That's
Perron. And I went to Perron. I did it last time too.
Most people do.
Most people do.
Yes.
So we're going to go with that.
Okay.
So Susan Perron, who is the president and CEO of Abilities Solutions, and you're in Westville, right?
Yes.
In Westville.
Yep.
And Ability Solutions does a ton of stuff, as we just talked about. So I'm actually going to make that my first question. Tell everybody all the cool things that you guys are doing.
Well, Tim, I think we might be the best kept secret in town in some ways. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, and we work with people with disabilities and other disadvantages to help them find employment. Employment is the key to unlocking so many other aspects of our lives that are positive, and that's what we do.
But you do a whole lot of things over there, you said.
We do.
You got manufacturing, you got, talk about that.
We do.
That's pretty cool.
We have people that are very, very severely challenged by their disabilities. We offer them the opportunity to work for us in our light manufacturing area, and we partner with
which is amazing.
Communities, businesses all over to do their packaging, their assembly, their collating, building displays, putting things together like that. We have our restaurant that provides food service training. It's Bagelicious Cafe and Catering over on Delsea Drive.
Which a lot of people use.
Yes, they do.
A lot of coffee clutches at the chamber.
We were the provider of a lot of catering for the Gloucester County mega site for the vaccinations
how about that?
Past year. We're very grateful to our partnership to the county for that.
You guys do a lot of that, though. I mean, Bagelicious provides to a lot of different places, right?
We do. We absolutely do. We have Paulsboro Refinery is one of our big customers.
Big one.
St. John of God Community Services.
There you go.
The county.
So you working hand in hand with them on their coffee thing?
We are. We actually have supported each other. They use our catering. We sell their coffee. So that's a nice partnership too. And we both have the same mission.
Jeff Sanders will like hearing that.
So we've got those two businesses really that we run, and then we work with people at the beginning of their career journey, even if they're youth, if they're still in school. We work with them, we give them internships, paid internships with local employers during their school year,
right.
Along with curriculum, actual, 1 day a week classroom-based training for work readiness. We help people through an assessment, figure out what's the best career path for them, what's realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody can be, we all start out with some goal, and most of us don't really, it's not the realistic match. So
nope.
We help with that, and then we have our employment services division that really works in partnership with businesses all over South Jersey to help them recruit the right employees for their businesses. We really become an extension of the HR departments and help them train, orient, hire our folks, and help them keep their jobs once they're placed. So
this is clearly Susan's passion. We did talk about this beforehand.
We did.
And this is 28 years. This is you dedicating your entire life to this, right? And you said to me, the one statement you said to me is, you want to make sure that this whole mission and basically the legacy of this is good to go for the next 60 years after you're gone.
Right.
After the two of us are dust, right?
That's right.
So explain why it's such a deep-rooted passion for you.
I think everybody deserves opportunities. Every single person. It doesn't matter how each of us is marginalized in some way. And I think that we all deserve that opportunity to grow. And for me, I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference in one life, 100 lives, 1,000 lives, a community, a state, a country, by making sure that people with disabilities are represented, that their voices are heard, that they're given opportunities, and really that they're given the right to choose. Some of the things we offer are at risk right now because there are some groups that believe that it's not the right way to employ people with disabilities, that every person, no matter what they want, no matter what their challenges are, that they should be out, working in an individual placement somewhere, and that's not what everybody wants. So we think that they have a right to choose. We all have a right to choose, so they should too.
So the cool thing is, to me, is that this is truly personal for you.
It is
It's
personal.
not just your job,
No.
this is your life.
Yeah.
And that's pretty amazing. I mean, that's who gets to do that, We don't all get to do that, right?
It's fun. I get to be a human service worker in the field of social services, and I get to be a businesswoman.
Right.
And on any given day, the way those two mesh up changes. So no 2 days are ever the same. Most are pretty crazy,
But you get to be a person of service as
Yes.
well as a business person.
yes,
And it's a great thing to be able to do simultaneously.
yes.
And if you didn't know this about Susan, she actually plays piano.
No, I don't. I played when I was a child.
She plays piano.
That was a long time ago, Tim.
When we get back to the house,
I'll
I
play
have a
chopsticks.
piano. We're
No,
gonna,
no, no,
We're
no.
gonna do a little, what do they call it?
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks. We're gonna have
Chopsticks.
little chopsticks.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
We'll do that. So, and she also is very passionate about her dog. She loves her dog,
Shout out to Josie Bean.
Josie Bean. What
Josie
kind of
Bean.
dog is Josie Bean?
She is a miniature golden doodle who will be a year old this month.
They're neat they're tiny things, right?
She's tiny, yes, tiny but mighty.
They're little fluffy little things.
She's,
right?
Yeah, she's little. She's little.
They're curly hair dogs, right?
She's curly and wavy, yes.
Right. You could dip them in like a sponge, right?
She's part of my retirement plan. She's going to be trained to be a therapy dog.
Well, I mean, 28 years doing this, that's a long time.
It's a long time, but it's been a good ride. It's been a really good ride.
Still a good ride, right?
It is still a good ride.
So what's next for Ability Solutions and for you? Like, what do you think is the next click? I mean,
Wow.
You do so much already. Is there more to do?
Yes, always more to do. I think there are underserved populations of people with different types of disabilities that need our services, and we can reach them. I think there's more we can do for our youth. I think that we are going to be going in the direction of starting more affirmative businesses, social enterprises like we have with Bagelicious. Not sure what those will be yet, but we see that as a way of the future, and just continuing to look for how we can make use of any opportunities that come along. Public-private partnerships, they're key.
Very nice.
Yes.
So how do people get a hold of Ability Solutions? How do they get a hold of, there's probably a lot of ways that you need to pitch out to folks to let them know, I mean, as far as Bagelicious goes, as far as
Right.
Ability Solutions goes, what is your means of communication?
Abilities is on Facebook. I believe I should know this. Bagelicious is on Instagram, and we have
Any websites?
We have our website, www.abilities4work.com, and that's undergoing some changes next year for 2022.
Okay.
We're going to make it more accessible.
That's good.
Which is important. And
So the website, social media.
phone 856-848-1025, and I'm extension 124 if you want to try that.
There you go. So we just learned a ton about Ability Solutions and Bagelicious, right?
Right.
So if you haven't tried it, try it out. It's very cool.
Order the brie tort. Seriously, around the
And if you
holidays.
have an event,
delicious.
it's a great way to hold your, it's a great thing to use for your event.
Absolutely.
Because you guys bring everything out, right?
We do.
So
I mean, you can pick up if you want, but we can deliver, set up, come back and get the...
and run it as well, right?
Yes.
So you don't have to do nothing, which is
Right.
great. So that's all the ways to get a hold of Susan Perron, the president and CEO of Ability Solutions. And that's it for us today. So thanks for being on.
Thanks, Tim.
I appreciate
It
it.
was fun.
Thanks for watching. Keep on moving, keep on walking, and we will see you next time on Walkin' and Talkin' with Tim.
See ya.